Morning. Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Gary Libertor.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Hannah Evans.
And a lot of folks getting concerned about the snow that's coming.
I'm concerned as well. Now, only because I don't have my car with my snow tires and everything. It's at the shop, so hopefully it won't be too bad, but we're going to be seeing some light snow showers today. That's not from the nor'easter, but then the nor'easter snow comes this evening. It's going to be heavy and wet overnight and then for the whole day tomorrow. So it's going to be kind of like a long duration.
Yeah, long event.
Yes. So let's take a look now at what the National Weather Service has issued. They issued a winter storm warning. That's the areas in pink for all of central New York. This goes into effect at 6 p.m. this evening and lasts until 8 a.m. Wednesday. So once again, the heavier snow is going to be overnight tonight and for the day tomorrow. The difficult travel is going to be the most difficult, I would say, tomorrow morning before everything gets plowed, because if we do keep up with the plowing and stuff, it shouldn't be too bad, but we are going to continue to see heavy snow, gusty winds. And we do have a snowfall forecast. This is for tonight through tomorrow at 7 a.m. only. We do have additional snowfall accumulation map out for 7 a.m. until Wednesday morning, but this is just for tonight into tomorrow morning, what to expect upon waking up. We are expecting 6 to 10 inches for most of the eastern portion, areas north of Utica, right north of Utica, and then 6 to 10 inches down in Otsego County. And then 4 to 8 inches can be expected in areas in the valley, including Utica. And this is, once again, just for tomorrow morning. So here's our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar now. We are seeing a few light snow showers, and this will last throughout the day. Little to no accumulation is expected since temperatures are around and above freezing. And this is not from the nor'easter. It's from a disturbance out to our west. Once again, that's not from the nor'easter. The nor'easter snow arrives around 7 p.m. this evening, and it will be a long duration event. All the snow expected is not going to be on the ground when you wake up tomorrow. It's going to last until Wednesday morning. So for today, expect light snow showers, and it does get heavier around 7 p.m. this evening. I will talk a little bit more about our snowfall accumulations for both tonight and for the whole day tomorrow. Coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thank you. One person is still missing.
The Oneonta Cam is brought to you by Mountain Ice Paint Gel.
Welcome back. Once again, the snow from the nor'easter arrives this evening around 7 p.m. and it does turn heavy overnight. So upon waking up tomorrow morning, this map goes until 7 a.m. tomorrow. We are expecting 6 to 10 inches for Shenango, Otsego counties, and then to the east of with our viewing area up in Herkimer County as well, and northern Oneida County. This is just due to the track of the system moving through, and then 4 to 8 inches in areas like Old Forge, and then in the Rome, Utica area, as well as Madison County, once again, just due to the track of the storm. Then after 7 a.m. tomorrow, the snow will continue for the day until Wednesday morning. This is additional snowfall expected upon waking up Wednesday morning. So we are expecting 4 to 8 inches, kind of in the same area where we were expecting 6 to 10 inches. So that includes some in Madison County, northern Shenango County, northern Otsego County as well, and then towards the east up into northern Herkimer County. And then 2 to 4 inches can be expected in the valley. This is just due to the temperatures as well. If some of the temperatures are just around above freezing, most of the snow will not stick. So this is what we're expecting to stick and what we're expecting through Wednesday morning. So we have 2 snowfall maps, one until tomorrow morning and then one until Wednesday morning. But if you are traveling at all overnight tonight and early tomorrow, that's when the travel is going to be the most difficult. We are going to continue to see snow for the day tomorrow, but if the plows are out during the day and people are on the road driving and stuff, it shouldn't be too bad. We are going to continue to see snow in the afternoon. It will turn lighter tomorrow evening into Wednesday morning. Gary.
Anna, thank you. Millions in California are bracing for another storm that is expected to take aim on the state today. Some have been dealing with widespread rain and massive flooding after a levee was breached. Reporter Isabel Rosales has the latest.
In Monterey County, California, roads and streets are now rivers after heavy rainfall across the state in recent days. But now millions of residents are bracing for another round of storms. On Monday, this next storm is likely to be the 11th atmospheric river of the winter season to impact the West. The storm is expected to bring even more flooding to central and northern California.
Sunday night into Monday. Notice the heavier rain really starting to ramp up. Not only then, but again rolling into Tuesday morning.
Monterey County is among one of the hardest hit areas in the state. The Pajaro River breached a levee on Friday, sending raging waters sweeping through neighborhoods. All weekend, local officials and emergency crews have been hard at work to rescue residents unable to evacuate.
They started evacuating, I think, at 12 in the morning or 1 in the morning. They just started, the National Guards are just taking people out as they go.
We've had 90 rescues since this event started. We've done 15 to 20 rescues by boat.
Right above you, Dr. Hook.
Meanwhile, dramatic video showing California Highway Patrol rescue a man after rising floodwaters washed his car away. The man was able to get out of the car and onto an island in the middle of the Salina River. According to the agency, the man was not hurt and was lowered to safety nearby. For now, California officials are reminding residents to avoid travel and stay clear of several waterways. I'm Isabel Rosales reporting.
We are learning more about the collapse of a Silicon Valley bank.
Work's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out with just a few light snow showers and flurries this morning, with the heavier snow coming in this evening. Let's take a look at our Utica National Tower camera overlooking Main Street in Cooperstown. Roads may be a little bit wet this morning, but shouldn't be too slippery. We are seeing lighter snow showers and flurries, but our temperatures are just around and above freezing, so it's not really looking to stick too much throughout the day. Once again, here is our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Lighter snow showers at this point, and this is due to a disturbance to our west. This is not due to the nor'easter just yet. The nor'easter is going to come up the coast, so at this point it's just a low pressure system bringing some rain to the south of us. As it continues to move up, we will be seeing that heavy wet snow make a return around 7 p.m. this evening. And once again this morning, temperatures right around and just above freezing, so any snowfall that we do see today is going to cause very little to no accumulation. We have 34 degrees in Dalgeville and Westmoreland and 33 degrees in Whitesboro and Little Falls. And if we look to the south, we have 32 degrees in Hamilton, Sherburne, and in Norwich here this morning. So we do have an alert day in effect. This goes into effect Monday night, so tonight through the whole day tomorrow. We are expecting that heavy wet snow to come in around 7 p.m. this evening, along with gusty winds overnight tonight and into tomorrow. The trickiest travel is going to be tonight or tomorrow morning. That's when the impacts are going to be the highest. And once again, this is going to be a long duration event, this nor'easter. So we are going to be seeing snow throughout tonight and throughout the whole day tomorrow, even lingering a little bit into Wednesday morning. So it's going to be pretty long. We have created 2 snowfall maps for this just to expect upon waking up. So upon waking up tomorrow, not all of the snow that we are going to get from this event is going to be on the ground. We are going to be seeing 4 to 8 inches in parts of the Mohawk Valley, specifically the western portion, and 6 to 10 inches for the rest of us, especially eastern portion of our viewing area, because that low pressure system is moving up the east coast. Now, once again, this is just till 7 a.m. tomorrow. As for today, light flurries are possible throughout the day, even just a few rain showers, since we will be above freezing. But then around 6, 7 p.m. tonight, we started to see that snow moving in. This is from the nor'easter. It is going to be widespread and heavy and wet overnight, and it will last till tomorrow. Now, for tomorrow, we are going to be seeing additional snowfall throughout the day through Wednesday morning. We're looking at additional 2 to 4 inches in the Mohawk Valley and 4 to 8 inches south of the Mohawk Valley and north and east of the Mohawk Valley. Now, for the whole day tomorrow, we will continue to see widespread heavy snow. It should get a little bit better when traveling because people are going to be on the roads and the plows will be out. Tomorrow afternoon, we will be seeing it turn into scattered snow showers, and then it will linger into Wednesday morning. As we can see here, still a few isolated snow showers Wednesday morning. So for today, expect light snow showers not from the nor'easter, very little to no accumulation. Then this evening, we see that snow coming in from the nor'easter. It does turn heavy and wet overnight, along with very gusty winds coming in. So if you are traveling anywhere, tonight and tomorrow morning are going to be the most difficult time to travel, when impacts will be the highest. We have issued an alert day for tonight through tomorrow because of that. Scattered power outages can also be possible due to this type of snow, along with the gusty winds. The snow will continue for the day tomorrow, and it will linger a little bit into Wednesday morning. Gary?
So not too bad of a day on Saturday for the big parade, was it?
Yes, it was actually not too bad. We just saw a few light snow showers in the morning, but it wasn't like last year, which is good, I think.
Yeah, nice and festive, though. Hannah, thanks. The time right now is 5:22. And thank you for joining us for this half hour. I'm Gary Libertor.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Hannah Evans.
And that snow is going to start to fall pretty heavily when?
So it looks to be around 7 p.m. this evening. We'll start to see the heavy snow, and travel is going to be most difficult tomorrow morning and overnight tonight.
And then it continues all day tomorrow too, right?
Yes, so it's going to be like a long event, so don't expect all the snow to be on the ground when waking up because it's going to be for the whole day tomorrow.
A nice two-day event for us.
Yes, two-day event, unfortunately. But we haven't been seeing a lot of snow this season yet. So let's take a look now at what the National Weather Service issued this morning. They have issued a winter storm warning. Areas in pink, which is all of us. This goes into effect at 6 p.m. tonight until 8 a.m. Wednesday. So once again, heavier snow tonight and through the whole day tomorrow, lingering a little bit into Wednesday. Gusty winds as well, and the travel is going to be most difficult tonight and tomorrow morning. Here is our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Right now, we actually are seeing a few light showers and flurries across the region. This is due to a disturbance to our west. This is not from the nor'easter yet. The snow from the nor'easter looks to come in around 7 p.m. this evening, but light snow showers will continue for today. Very little to no accumulation because our temperatures are above freezing. So we are going to be seeing, once again, that light snow today. No accumulation. It's not from the nor'easter. The nor'easter snow arrives around 7 p.m. this evening. That will continue tonight and tomorrow. It's going to be a long duration event. It doesn't look to come to an end until early Wednesday morning. So for today, expect light snow showers. Then it does get heavier around 7 p.m. this evening. And I will talk a little bit more about snowfall accumulations expected for both tomorrow and tonight coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thank you. A federal judge has issued a court.
The Cooperstown Cam is brought to you by Utica National Insurance Group.
Welcome back. We are seeing some light snow this morning. This is our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. It's going to cause very little to no accumulation throughout the day since temperatures are going to be around and above freezing, and it is going to be very light. But the heavier snow does come in. It comes in around 7 p.m. this evening, so we are going to be seeing some snowfall from that, and that will be very heavy and widespread overnight into tomorrow morning. So we are keeping an eye out on that as well, and I will have more information on that coming up. Now I'm going to be sending it back to you, Gary.
Thank you. Well, there is a new recommendation from the CDC suggesting all adults get tested.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are starting out with a few light snow showers this morning. They are going to cause very little to no accumulation with the heavier snow coming in this evening. Let's take a look at the CAVV tower camera overlooking the city of Utica. Once again, just a few flurries and lighter showers this morning. Roads may be a little bit wet, but shouldn't really have any problems commuting. But for the evening commutes after 7 p.m., it could become a little bit slippery. Here is our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. This snow that we are seeing right now across the region is very light. Even just flurries are possible, and it's not from the nor'easter. It is from a disturbance to our west, so that will continue for today. And the nor'easter snow doesn't look to come in until around 7 p.m. this evening. It is still forming off the coast at this point. It's to our south, bringing rain to the south of us. So that will move up the coast, and that will bring snow after 7 p.m. this evening. Any snow that we do see today, though, is going to cause very little to no accumulation. It might not even stick because temperatures even this morning are already above freezing. 34 degrees in Dowdesville and Westmoreland and 33 degrees in Whitesboro and Little Falls. And if we look to the south, we have 32 degrees in Hamilton, Sherburne, and in Norwich. Our Storm Tracker 2 alert day from the snow, it does start tonight. It will last for the whole day tomorrow. We are expecting heavy wet snow to develop this evening, along with very gusty winds. The most difficult time to travel is definitely going to be overnight tonight or early tomorrow morning. That's when the impacts will be the highest. And this is going to be a long duration snow event. So our snowfall forecast, we have 2 maps out for that. Do not expect all the snow when waking up tomorrow morning because the snow is going to continue for the entire day tomorrow, even into Wednesday morning a little bit. We have our first snowfall map for tonight through 7 a.m. tomorrow. So this is upon waking up tomorrow. We are expecting 6 to 10 inches for most of us, but a little bit less just due to the track of the system in the eastern part of the Mohawk Valley, or western part, excuse me. It should be 4 to 8 inches for there. Then on our Skycast, we can see here just light snow showers today, little to no accumulation throughout the day. That nor'easter snow arrives this evening, and it does turn heavy and wet with gusty winds overnight into tomorrow morning. Then for the day tomorrow, we're expecting an additional 2 to 4 inches in the Mohawk Valley, 4 to 8 inches south and north along with east of the Mohawk Valley. And this is for the whole day tomorrow through Wednesday morning. As we can see, the snow remains widespread tomorrow morning. Then tomorrow afternoon, we just see scattered snow showers, but it is still continuing, and it will still continue as scattered snow showers overnight into Wednesday morning. That's when we really start to dry out. So for today, expect lighter snow showers, even mixing in with rain at times as we do reach temperatures above freezing. Then this evening, we turn back to all snow. It turns heavy and wet overnight, along with very gusty winds. The most difficult travel will be tonight and tomorrow morning. We do have our alert day in effect tonight through tomorrow, the whole day. We're expecting heavy wet snow to continue for the whole day tomorrow, along with very gusty winds. And it doesn't look to taper off until Wednesday morning, so it is a longer event, Gary.
So everyone, every one of us, get ready.
Yes, get ready, especially tonight and tomorrow morning. I would say that's going to be the biggest impacts during that time.
But we've only seen like 2 or 3 of these all winter.
I know,
Not too bad.
So we have been lucky.
Yeah. Hannah, thank you. Well, if you're just waking up, villages have also already declared snow emergencies, and that means parking restrictions. This includes the villages of Milford and Ilion, both go into effect today. While the rules for each are slightly different, we have a complete list of do's and don'ts posted for you on WKTV.com. But be sure there is no parking on village streets during the emergency. One person is still missing after a massive... And thank you for joining us. I'm Gary Libertor.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Hannah Evans.
And we haven't talked about nor'easters too much this winter, but we are today.
Yes, so we haven't really seen one yet, or a big system moving through. But we'll be seeing heavy snow start 7 p.m. this evening, and it will continue for the whole day tomorrow.
So a 2-day event.
Yes, so it's going to be all tonight and tomorrow into Wednesday morning. So let's take a look now at what the National Weather Service has issued. They have a winter storm warning in effect for all of us, so it's the areas in pink. That starts at 6 p.m. this evening until 8 a.m. Wednesday. So don't expect all the snow upon waking up tomorrow morning. It's going to continue for the whole day tomorrow as well, even into Wednesday morning a little bit, and that will be heavy snow, gusty winds. The most difficult travel is going to be tonight and tomorrow morning. Here is our Yorkville Battery, Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. We are actually seeing a few light snow showers and flurries now. This is from another system. This is not from the nor'easter. It is from a disturbance to our west, and very little to no accumulation is expected from this because temperatures are already above freezing here this morning. So light snow today, that's not from the nor'easter. It shouldn't really cause too many travel issues. We are going to be seeing the nor'easter snow arrive this evening. It will be heavy and wet overnight tonight, and for the day tomorrow, it's going to be a long duration event with accumulating snow, so don't expect all the snow accumulation upon waking up tomorrow morning. So for today, expect snow showers. It's going to be light, even just a few flurries, possibly mixing in with rain as well as we reach temperatures above freezing. And I will talk a little bit more about our snowfall accumulation expected for both tonight and tomorrow coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. Let's get right to it now. One person is still...
The Oneonta Cam is brought to you by Mountain Ice Paint Gel.
Welcome back. We are going to start seeing heavy snow this evening. So we do have 2 snowfall maps out. This is for this evening when the heavier snow starts through tomorrow morning upon waking up. So don't expect all the snow to be on the ground when waking up tomorrow. We are looking at 6 to 10 inches for Otsego County into Shenango and Madison County, and then 6 to 10 inches as well east of Utica and a little bit to the north. And then we have 4 to 8 inches just in this valley, the Mohawk Valley, the western portion of the Mohawk Valley. So this is just for tonight through 7 a.m. tomorrow. And then from 7 a.m. tomorrow on, we are going to be seeing additional snowfall throughout tomorrow during the day. 4 to 8 inches can be expected north and south of the Mohawk Valley, along with east, and then 2 to 4 inches in the Mohawk Valley. So if you do have to travel at all over these next 2 days, I would say the most difficult time to travel is going to be overnight tonight and tomorrow morning, as the impacts are going to be the highest, heavy snow, gusty winds. And then throughout the day tomorrow, we will continue to see snow showers, which should still start to get a little bit better as people will be out driving on the roads along with the plow trucks. And then it kind of tapers off into Wednesday morning. Gary.
Hannah, thank you. Millions in California for yet another storm. Some have been dealing with widespread rain and massive flooding after a levee was breached. Reporter Isabel Rosales has the latest.
In Monterey County, California, roads and streets are now rivers after heavy rainfall across the state in recent days. But now millions of residents are bracing for another round of storms. On Monday, this next storm is likely to be the 11th atmospheric river of the winter season to impact the West. The storm is expected to bring even more flooding to central and northern California.
Sunday night into Monday. Notice the heavier rain really starting to ramp up. Not only then, but again rolling into Tuesday morning.
Monterey County is among one of the hardest hit areas in the state. The Pajaro River breached a levee on Friday, sending raging waters sweeping through neighborhoods. All weekend, local officials and emergency crews have been hard at work to rescue residents unable to evacuate.
They started evacuating, I think, at 12 in the morning or 1 in the morning. They just started, the National Guards are taking people out as they go.
We've had 90 rescues since this event started. We've done 15 to 20 rescues by boat.
Right above you, Dr. Hook.
Meanwhile, dramatic video showing California Highway Patrol rescue a man after rising floodwaters washed his car away. The man was able to get out of the car and onto an island in the middle of the Salina River. According to the agency, the man was not hurt and was lowered to safety nearby. For now, California officials are reminding residents to avoid travel and stay clear of several waterways. I'm Isabel Rosales reporting.
We are learning more about the collapse of Silicon.
Most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are seeing some light snow showers this morning, but the heavier snow from the nor'easter doesn't come in until this evening. Let's take a look at our mountain ice tower camera overlooking Oneonta. We are seeing once again some light snow showers this morning, so roads may be a little bit wet when heading out the door, but the heavier snow from the nor'easter doesn't come until this evening. So here is our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Light snow showers, even just a few flurries here this morning from a disturbance to our west. And once again, this is not from the nor'easter. This is from something else to our west. It will be this way throughout today. And then that heavier snow looks to come in around 7 p.m. this evening from this low pressure system off the coast that is now producing some rain showers to our south. But then once it moves in, it will produce some heavy wet snow for us. According to our sky watchers this morning, temperatures are right around and above freezing. So throughout today, once we do reach the mid-30s, that snow showers that we are going to be seeing are going to have a little bit of trouble sticking. So we do have 33 degrees in Old Forge, in Westdale, and New Hartford. And if we look to the south, still above freezing at 34 degrees in Lawrence and 33 degrees in Milford. We have our Storm Tracker 2 alert day starting this evening through the whole day tomorrow. This is going to be a long duration snow event, so do not expect all the snow when waking up tomorrow morning. It is going to continue to snow pretty steadily throughout tomorrow, along with very gusty winds. It's going to be a wet type of snow. This is going to cause tricky travel, and the most difficult time to travel is going to be tonight and early tomorrow morning before the plows get out there and all that. So we do have 2 snowfall maps, one for tonight through tomorrow morning only. So this is for when you wake up tomorrow morning. Expect 6 to 10 inches for most of us. This is going to be the eastern portion of the Mohawk Valley, along with north of the Mohawk Valley and south of the Mohawk Valley. Then we do have 4 to 8 inches just in the western portion of the Mohawk Valley with the way this storm is tracking. only looking at 4 to 8 inches into there. So let's look at that on the SkyCast. For today, we will be seeing light snow showers, even just some rain showers at time. That's going to cause little accumulation. But this evening, right after dinner, that's when we start to see that heavy snow come in from the nor'easter. It will continue tonight and continue to be widespread through tomorrow morning. Then tomorrow, throughout the rest of the day through Wednesday morning, it will continue. So expect 2 to 4 additional inches in the Mohawk Valley and 4 to 8 inches just south and north of it, and especially towards our east as well. So on our SkyCast, we see here that snow continues throughout the whole day tomorrow. It does turn scattered as we head into the afternoon, and then does start to taper off overnight into Wednesday morning, but still even seeing just a few light showers on Wednesday morning. So for today, expect light snow showers, not from the nor'easter, even just some rain showers mixing in there as well. But then tonight we will be seeing that heavy wet snow from the nor'easter. The most difficult time to travel is going to be overnight and early tomorrow. We have our Storm Tracker 2 alert day starting tonight through the whole day tomorrow due to this heavy wet snow that is going to be coming in. This is going to cause difficult travel at this time, along with very gusty winds. And then the snow starts to taper off Wednesday morning, Gary.
So let's all just prepare for this two-day event that's coming up.
Yes, so I think it's good that it's not going to be all at once, like dumping all that snow at once. It's going to be kind of lingered out so the plows can get out there and stuff.
That's for sure. Good for them, too. And be sure to like us on Facebook and follow me. And thank you for joining us for this half hour. I'm Gary Libertor.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Hannah Evans.
And right around 7 o'clock tonight is when the heavy stuff starts.
Yes, so today the snow we will see during the day, it's going to be light, and it's from another system. It's not from the nor'easter yet. The nor'easter snow comes in at 7 p.m. and that lasts for tonight and the whole day tomorrow.
That word nor'easter.
Yes, I'm not looking forward to it. So let's take a look now at what the National Weather Service has issued. They have issued a winter storm warning in effect for all of central New York. That's the area in pink, and that starts at 6 p.m. this evening until 8 a.m. on Wednesday. So as you can see, it is a long duration event with heavy snow, gusty winds, and the most difficult travel is going to be tonight and tomorrow morning. That's when the impacts will be the highest. Here on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar this morning, we are seeing some light snow showers. Even some rain showers are possible throughout the day, and this is due to a disturbance to our west. This is not from the nor'easter yet. The nor'easter snow looks to come in this evening. So that will happen today. We will continue to see that light snow. This evening, the heavier and the wet snow does look to come in. It continues for the whole night tonight and the whole day tomorrow, even lingering into Wednesday morning. So do not expect all the snowfall from our snowfall map to be when you wake up tomorrow morning. There will be another round of snow continuing for the whole day tomorrow. So once again, today expect a few light snow showers, even some rain showers mixing in there as well, as highs reach the mid-30s. And I will talk a little bit more about our snowfall accumulation expected for both tonight and tomorrow coming up, Gary.
Anna, thank you. A federal judge has
The Cooperstown Cam is brought to you by Utica National Insurance Group.
Welcome back. We are seeing some light snow showers this morning on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. That is from a disturbance to the west of us. That is not from the nor'easter yet, and very little to no accumulation is going to come from this since temperatures today will reach above freezing. So the heavier snow looks to come in around 7 p.m. this evening. It will continue for tonight and for the whole day tomorrow. So we do have 2 snowfall maps out for some snowfall tonight and then another map out for the snowfall tomorrow. But travel is going to be most difficult tonight and tomorrow morning when the impacts and the heaviest of snow are going to occur. So here's our snowfall map just for tonight through 7 a.m. tomorrow. It looks like most of us are going to be seeing 6 to 10 inches, but there is going to be a little bit of an area in the western portion of the Mohawk Valley, seeing a little bit less. 4 to 8 inches can be expected there. And of course, this could always change due to the shift of the storm. So at this point, we have the heaviest to our eastern portion because it's nor'easter. It's going to be coming up the coast. And once again, this may change, but that's what we are expecting for tonight through tomorrow morning only, 7 a.m. And we do have an additional map out for the whole day tomorrow. And I will show that coming up in my next full forecast. Back to you, Gary.
Hannah, thank you.
New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are seeing light snow showers this morning, but the heavier snow from the nor'easter comes in this evening. Let's take a look at the Utica National Tower camera overlooking Main Street in Cooperstown. Roads may be a little bit wet this morning because, once again, we are seeing some lighter snow showers. That will continue for the day, but as temperatures reach above freezing, it's not looking to really stick. So here is our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Lighter snow showers and flurries across the region. This is due to a disturbance in our west, and that nor'easter is going to come in later. So as you can see, it's down to the south of us, producing rain to the south. But once it moves up the coast, it will bring in some heavy snow, and that looks to be around 7 p.m. this evening. According to our sky watchers, we are already above freezing this morning, so this snow may stick a little bit this morning, but it's not really looking to accumulate throughout the day because highs are in the mid-30s. We have 33 degrees in Old Forge, New Hartford, and in Westdale. And if we look to the south, still above freezing, 33 degrees in Milford and 34 degrees in Lawrence. So Nala and her neighbor Prissy today really not happy about the snow coming in. So Prissy is a musical cat, also known as NSYNC. So she'll sing to try to make the snow to go away, and Nala will join her. We'll at least try to join her. For the evening, that's when the snow will be developing, so the roads may be a little bit slippery here this evening. And we do have our alert day tonight through the whole day tomorrow because it's going to be a long duration event. Not only are we going to be seeing heavy snow tonight, we are going to be seeing heavy snow for the day tomorrow, even lingering a little bit into Wednesday. It's going to be wet snow, gusty winds as well, and the most difficult travel is going to be tonight and tomorrow morning. Here's our first snowfall map. This is just for tonight through tomorrow morning only. So this is what to expect upon waking up. Not all the snow is going to be on the ground tomorrow when waking up. It just looks like we will be seeing 6 to 10 inches for most of us, but then the western portion of the Mohawk Valley gets a little bit less, 4 to 8 inches. That's just due to the way the storm is forming at this point. On our skycast, as we can see here, light snow showers for today, even just a few rain showers, but then around dinner time, maybe a little bit after, that's when that heavier snow looks to come in, and that will continue for the whole night tonight and be widespread. So now we have our next forecast. This is from 7 a.m. on for the rest of the day Tuesday. Expect 4 to 8 inches south of the Mohawk Valley, as well as north and east of the Mohawk Valley, and then in the Mohawk Valley, 2 to 4 inches can be expected there. And this is for the whole day Tuesday into Wednesday morning. So on our skycast, we see here the snow will be widespread, especially in the morning on Tuesday. But then when we reach the afternoon, it does turn into scattered snow showers, and then does look to taper off overnight into Wednesday morning, but still seeing a few lighter snow showers Wednesday morning. So for today, expect light snow showers not from the nor'easter, even just a few rain showers mixed in there as well as we reach above freezing. But that snow from the nor'easter does come in this evening around 7 p.m. and it does continue to be widespread and heavy overnight with gusty winds. So we have our alert day starting tonight, and that will last through the whole day tomorrow. Travel is going to be most difficult tonight and tomorrow morning. The widespread heavy wet snow will continue for tomorrow and start to taper off Wednesday morning, Gary.
Get those shovels ready.
Yes, get everything ready because this probably is going to be the biggest one we've seen this season so far, because I know we haven't really seen a lot.
And maybe the last.
Yes, hopefully.
We'll see. Well, if you're just waking up, we have the day's top headlines you need to know before heading out the door.
From where the news comes first, this is News Channel 2 at 7 a.m. on CW11.
Good morning, and thank you for joining us here on the CW11. I'm Gary Libertor.
And I'm Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Hannah Evans.
And a nice start to the day behind us, it looks like, but things are going to change.
Yes, so the heavier snow comes in this evening around 7 p.m. It continues all tonight and all tomorrow, so it's going to be kind of like a long duration thing.
Yeah, at least it's not all coming at once, so it gives the plows enough time to
I agree.
get through it.
Yes, so let's take a look now at what the National Weather Service has issued this morning. We have a winter storm warning, which is the areas in pink. This is in effect for all of central New York, starting at 6 p.m. this evening until 8 a.m. Wednesday. It's going to be due to heavy snow, gusty winds causing difficult travel, and the time where travel will be most difficult is going to be tonight and tomorrow morning. Right now, we are seeing some few light snow showers and flurries on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar, but this is not from the nor'easter. This is from another system, a small disturbance to our west, and it's going to continue for the day, but very little to no accumulation is expected at this time, as most of our temperatures are even above freezing at this point. So light snow today, that's not from the nor'easter. The nor'easter snow arrives around 7 p.m. tonight, and once again, it's a long duration event, so do not expect all the snow when you wake up tomorrow morning to be on the ground. The snow is going to continue for the day tomorrow up until Wednesday morning. So for today, expect light snow showers, even just some rain showers as we reach temperatures above freezing, with the nor'easter snow starting at 7 p.m. this evening. And I will talk a little bit more about our snowfall accumulation expected for both tonight and tomorrow coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thank you. Let's get right to it now. One person is
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good morning, everybody. We are seeing light snow showers this morning, but the heavier snow from the nor'easter comes in this evening. Let's take a look at the Cavie Tower camera overlook at the city of Utica. Cloudy skies throughout the whole day with light snow showers and even just flurries, even some rain showers throughout the day with very little to no accumulation. So here is our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. This is from a system to our west, like a small disturbance to our west. It's not from the nor'easter just yet. The nor'easter is still to the south of us, producing rain to the south of us, and it will move up the coast, bringing in that snow starting at 7 p.m. this evening. So we have our alert day for tonight through all tomorrow due to gusty winds, wet, heavy snow. The most difficult time to travel is going to be tonight and tomorrow morning, and this is going to be a long duration event. The snow is going to fall tonight and all day tomorrow, so do not expect all the snow upon waking up tomorrow morning. So we do have two snowfall maps because of this. This snowfall map is for tonight through tomorrow morning only. Most of us are going to be seeing 6 to 10 inches with the western portion of the Mohawk Valley, seeing a little bit less, 4 to 8 inches there just due to the path of the storm. So on our skycast we see here today, we are just going to be seeing light scattered snow showers, even just flurries, and even some rain showers mixing in there, with the heavier snow looking to come in around dinner time this evening. It will continue all tonight, being widespread wet, heavy with gusty winds, and it will continue tomorrow as well. So we do have an additional map for all day tomorrow. We're expecting 2 to 4 inches in the Mohawk Valley and 4 to 8 inches south and north, along with east of the Mohawk Valley. So on our skycast here, we can see that the snow continues to be widespread through tomorrow morning. Then in the afternoon, it does turn scattered, and it will continue for the rest of the day tomorrow, not looking to fully come to an end until Wednesday morning. So for the rest of today, expect snow showers. They are going to be lighter, even just some rain mixed in there as well. This is not from the nor'easter, it's from another system. Highs are going to be in the mid-30s, so it's going to have trouble sticking this afternoon. As we head into this evening and tonight, that's when the heavier snow from the nor'easter comes in. It's going to be heavy and wet with gusty winds. So we have our alert day starting tonight through tomorrow, the whole day. We will continue to see this widespread snow tomorrow morning. It then turns into scattered snow showers in the afternoon and evening and looks to taper off into Wednesday morning. But the most difficult time to travel is going to be tonight and tomorrow morning, so keep that in mind. And this is a long duration event as well. It's going to be a 2-day thing for tonight and all tomorrow into Wednesday morning.
Thank you for joining us. We are heading into the middle of March, and we may be about to see the biggest snowfall of the season for many of us. Meteorologist Hannah Evans is tracking this nor'easter for us. And Hannah, what is the latest on when that snow will begin to fall here in our area?
Are seeing light snow showers now, but it's not really accumulating at all, and it is not from the nor'easter just yet. So let's take a look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Light snow and mixed precipitation showers, once again not accumulating. The snow from the nor'easter is coming up the coast right now. It is falling as rain, but it will develop into snow as it does reach us, and that will be around dinner time tonight. And because of that, the National Weather Service has issued a winter storm warning for all of central New York from 6 p.m. tonight until 8 a.m. Wednesday. This is going to be a long duration thing. Heavy snow, gusty winds, difficult travel, and it looks to start all throughout tonight and all throughout tomorrow, even into Wednesday morning a little bit. So light snow today, that's not from the nor'easter just yet. That heavy snow arrives around dinner time tonight, and it's going to be over the next few days. So it's going to be tonight and all tomorrow, even into Wednesday morning. So for today, expect some rain and snow showers, but then the snow turns heavy this evening. evening. And I will talk a little bit more about snowfall accumulations coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thanks. Governor Hochul is urging people across the state to prepare for this storm. A ban on unnecessary travel for impacted areas takes effect later. The governor says the state has been preparing to deploy resources where needed for the storm. Now, the Division of Homeland Security and Emergency Services is monitoring the system and is preparing to deploy resources from the state's stockpile, including generators, chainsaws, portable heaters, and more than 500,000 bottles of water, among other items. And the state DOT is also preparing to respond to the storm as well, with additional plow truck operators being deployed. 10 of those plow operators will be sent to the Capital District from the southern tier, and 3 will be sent up here to central New York from the southern tier. Meanwhile, the Thruway Authority is also shifting staff and trucks from their Buffalo division to central New York to help with this storm, as a number of municipalities here in our area have already issued snow emergencies, including the village of Milford, which has declared emergency. The snow emergency will start at 5 this afternoon and go through 5 on Wednesday. No vehicles can be parked on any village street or block any sidewalks during the emergency. The village of Ilion has also declared one. Theirs will be in effect from 6 o'clock this evening until noon on Wednesday. No vehicle parking on any village streets. The village of Dolgeville will have a snow emergency go into effect tonight at 6 as well. That snow emergency will be in effect until noon on Wednesday. And here in the city of Utica, a snow emergency will start tonight at 10 o'clock. All cars must be removed from city streets by that time, or they will be ticketed or even towed. And that snow emergency is in effect until further notice. And finally, in the village of Richfield Springs, a snow emergency will go into effect once 3 inches of snow falls. And once that snow emergency is in effect, no parking will be allowed on village streets. You can find a full list of snow emergencies as well as closings, delays, and all the latest weather information on our website at WKTV.com. Well, a large crowd gathered this morning at Redeemer Church in North Utica to
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good afternoon, everybody. We are tracking cloudy skies now and a few light rain and snow showers falling with little to no accumulation expected. Let's take a look at the CAVI tower camera. Overlooking the city of Utica, we can see cloudy skies and some flakes flying in the air. Not a lot of snow expected today. And once again, this snow is not from the nor'easter. It is from a little disturbance to our west. Here's our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. Light snow showers and flurries still this afternoon, and the snow from the nor'easter has not even developed yet. So we are looking at that low pressure system to the south of us. It is just producing some rain to the south, but once it moves up the coast, it will start to produce some snow in our region, and that looks to be around dinner time this evening. And the snow that we are seeing now, not really sticking, because according to our sky watchers, we are above freezing. It actually is sticking just a little bit up in Old Forge. We have 33 degrees up there, but the rest of us, wet roadways are just going to be the issue. 36 degrees in Ilion and in Clinton. So Nala and her neighbor Prissy this afternoon are not happy about the snow coming in. Prissy is actually a musical cat, so she's singing a snow song to try to have the snow go away. Nala will join her. I would just say, if anything, there may be a problem with the evening commute, because that's when the heavier snow from the nor'easter does start to develop. So we do have our Storm Tracker 2 alert day for tonight through all day tomorrow. Due to heavy wet snow, we will be seeing gusty winds starting tomorrow afternoon, and the trickiest travel is expected tonight and tomorrow morning. This is going to be a long duration event, so the heaviest of snow will be tonight through tomorrow morning, but that snow will continue for the rest of the day tomorrow, even into Wednesday morning. So it's not all going to fall at once. This is our first snowfall map just for tonight through tomorrow morning. Do not expect all the snow when waking up tomorrow morning. This is what to expect when waking up to the morning. We have 6 to 10 inches for most of us and 4 to 8 inches in the eastern part of the Mohawk Valley, with just the way the track is going at this point. So on our skycast, we see here the snow gets heavy and widespread after dinner. It looks to continue to be heavy and widespread overnight into tomorrow morning. That's when the trickiest travel will be. Then for the rest of the day tomorrow through Wednesday morning, we are expecting an additional 2 to 4 inches in the Mohawk Valley, and then 4 to 8 inches south and north of that, and of course east as well, because that's the way the storm is tracking. So now on our skycast here, we can see we remain heavy and widespread throughout the morning on Tuesday, but then around noon we start to see it break up and just become scattered snow showers, and it really starts to taper off overnight into Wednesday morning, but snow flurries can be expected in the morning on Wednesday. So for the rest of today, expect snow showers. Highs are going to be in the mid-30s, so the snow showers that we are seeing during this day are not really sticking. But then tonight we will be seeing that heavy snow develop, and it will start to stick. The trickiest to travel is going to be overnight and early tomorrow morning. So we do have our Storm Tracker 2 alert day starting tonight and tomorrow morning due to heavy snow and gusty winds. We continue to see the snow showers for the whole day on Tuesday, even lingering a little bit into Wednesday morning. Gary.
Hannah, thank you. It's been hit by a tornado, a fire, but one Nashville. Welcome back. We begin this hour once again, this half hour that is, with the weather. A nor'easter is on its way, but how soon will it be here? Storm Tracker 2 meteorologist Hannah Evans is tracking it all over in the Weather Center. Good afternoon to you, Hannah, once again.
Good afternoon, Gary. We are tracking light snow now. This is not from the nor'easter, though. It is from a system to our west, and then we are going to be seeing the nor'easter snow come in this evening. So let's take a look at the Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. At this point, light snow and rain showers, it is not really accumulating at all since temperatures are above freezing. The nor'easter is just to the south of us where this green is, so it is producing rain as of right now, but it is going to start to produce snow as it moves up towards us a little bit more. So the heavier snow will start to occur around dinner time this evening. And because of this, the National Weather Service has issued a winter storm warning starting at 6 p.m. tonight until 8 a.m. Wednesday. This is going to be a long duration event with snow showers, gusty winds, and difficult travel, especially overnight and early tomorrow morning for that difficult travel. So do not expect all the snow when you wake up tomorrow. So light snow today, that's not from the nor'easter. The nor'easter snow arrives around 7 p.m. and the snow will continue until Wednesday morning. So for the rest of today, expect snow and rain showers, but then the heavier snow showers come in this evening. And I will talk a little bit more about snowfall accumulation expected coming up, Gary.
Hannah, thank you. Governor Hochul is urging people across the state to prepare for this storm. A ban on unnecessary travel for impacted areas takes effect later today. The governor says the state has been preparing to deploy resources where needed. The Division of Homeland Security and Emergency Services is monitoring the system and is prepared to deploy resources from the state's stockpile, including generators, chainsaws, portable heaters, and more than 500,000 bottles of water, among other items. And the state DOT is also preparing to respond to the storm as well, with additional plow truck operators being deployed. 10 of those will be sent to the Capital District from the southern tier, and 3 will be sent here to central New York. Now, the Thruway Authority is also shifting staff and trucks from their Buffalo division to central New York to help with the storm, as a number of municipalities here in our area have already issued snow emergencies, including the village of Milford, which has declared an emergency. That emergency will start at 5 o'clock this afternoon and go through 5 o'clock Wednesday afternoon. No vehicles can be parked on any village street or block any sidewalks during the snow emergency. The village of Ilion has also followed suit. Theirs will be in effect from 6 o'clock this evening until noon on Wednesday. No vehicle parking on any village streets. Now, the village of Dolgeville will have a snow emergency go into effect tonight at 6 as well, and that snow emergency will be in effect until noon on Wednesday. And here in the city of Utica, an emergency will start at 10 o'clock tonight. All cars must be removed from city streets by that time, or they will be ticketed or even towed. And that snow emergency is in effect until further notice in Utica. And finally, in the village of Richfield Springs, a snow emergency will go into effect once 3 inches of snow has fallen. And once that snow emergency is in effect, no parking will be allowed on village streets. And you can find a full list of snow emergencies as well as closures and delays and all the latest on the weather itself on our website at WKTV.com. Well, if you weren't with us earlier...
Central New York's most dependable weather team. Here's meteorologist Hannah Evans.
Good afternoon, everybody. We are tracking a few light showers right now, but this is not from the nor'easter. The heavier snow comes in this evening. Let's take a look at our Utica National Tower camera overlooking Main Street in Cooperstown. Roads may be a little bit wet this afternoon due to these showers, but this snow that we're seeing not really causing too much accumulation, and it is mixing as well. Here is our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. As we can see, light snow showers, even just some light rain showers in the Utica Rome area, and it is not not going to cause much accumulation at all. It is from a weak disturbance to our west. It is not from the nor'easter just yet. The nor'easter with the low pressure system is to the south of us. It's actually producing some rain to the south of us, but once it moves up the coast, it will strengthen a little bit more and it will start to produce heavy snow in our area around 7 p.m. this evening. So snow is not sticking because our sky watchers have us all above freezing. 35 degrees in Cooperstown and 37 degrees in Mohawk. It is sticking a little bit up north because we are right around freezing there. So Old Forge, we do have 33 degrees. But once again, heavier snow starts this evening. We do have our Storm Tracker 2 alert day going into effect tonight through all day tomorrow. We are going to be seeing heavy wet snow come in along with gusty winds coming in tomorrow afternoon. The trickiest of travel is going to be expected overnight tonight and early tomorrow, but it is going to be a long duration snow event. So tonight and all tomorrow, we will be seeing snow even into Wednesday morning a little bit. So we did break up the snowfall map accumulations. So this snowfall map is just for tonight through tomorrow morning upon waking up only. So we are expecting 6 to 10 inches for most of us, with 4 to 8 inches in the western part of the Mohawk Valley, just with the way this track is going at this point. So on our skycast here, we can see those lighter showers from the weak disturbance. Then around dinner time, this turns into widespread heavy snow from the nor'easter starts to come in, and that will last through the overnight hours into early tomorrow morning. But then it will continue for the day tomorrow. Additional totals for all the day on Tuesday into Wednesday morning is 2 to 4 inches in the Mohawk Valley and 4 to 8 inches south and north of the Mohawk Valley, and especially east with the way this system is moving through. So then once again on our skycast tomorrow, we see that widespread snow continuing through the morning. But then in the afternoon, see it starts to break up a little bit, just scattered snow showers at this time. And then it really starts to taper off overnight into Wednesday, but lighter snow showers are still possible on Wednesday morning. So for today, expect highs in the mid-30s. We are seeing snow showers, but it's not really accumulating or sticking. It is mixing in with a few light rain showers at this point, but then the heavy snow does come in tonight from that nor'easter. That continues for the whole day tomorrow. So we have our Storm Tracker 2 alert day going into effect tonight and for all of tomorrow. This is going to be due to the trickiest of travel being overnight tonight and tomorrow morning, along with gusty winds picking up tomorrow afternoon. The snow lingers a little bit into Wednesday. Gary.
All be careful out there tonight and tomorrow.
Yes, especially going to work tomorrow.
That's for sure. I know you're worried.
I'm worried.
You'll get up the hill, I'm confident. Hannah, thank you. Figure skating, if you
off. On what is the 30th anniversary of the blizzard of 1993, we begin to prepare for our own storm. Let's get you right over to meteorologist Eric Gage. He's at the Weather Center tracking the very latest on this nor'easter. Eric, you guys are busy today.
Yeah, a little busy. And I want to emphasize this, at least starting out, that we're not expecting at least a historic snowstorm. We're not expecting a Stella. We're not expecting the blizzard 93. Steady snowfall. The concern with this snow is going to be wet. It's going to be heavy. And it could cause tricky travel, especially into later on tonight and early tomorrow morning. So this is expected snowfall until Tuesday morning only. We're splitting it up because of how long the duration of the snow event is. So 4 to 8 for lower elevations in the Utica-Rome area out towards Syracuse, even down towards some higher elevations in the western part of Shenango County. And in fact, the reason why the snowfall rates are a little bit on the lower side in the western part of the area is temperatures are still well above freezing. 38 Westmoreland, 36 Whitesboro, even 41 degrees up towards Lowville. And you can take a live look at your Yorkville Battery, Storm Tracker 2, Doppler radar. Again, these snow showers are developing. This is not from the nor'easter just yet. However, the nor'easter is developing off the coast. This is a separate system, but snowfall rates will continue to increase tonight. Just steady light snow developing at least over the next couple of hours in the lower elevations, rain showers gradually turning over to snow. And we're talking about the concern of what to expect in terms of snowfall rates as well as power outage info. All that and more are coming up. Back over to you.
All right, Eric, thank you. Governor Hochul is urging people across the state to prepare for the storm that's on its way. A ban on unnecessary travel for impacted areas takes effect tomorrow. The governor says the state has been preparing to deploy resources where needed for this storm. Now, the Division of Homeland Security and Emergency Service is monitoring the storm and prepared to deploy resources from the state's stockpile, including generators, chainsaws, portable heaters, and more than 500,000 bottles of water, among other items. State DOT is also preparing to respond to the storm as well, with additional plow truck operators being deployed. The Thruway Authority shifting staff and trucks from their Buffalo division to central New York to help out with the storm. Fire investigators spend much of the day combing through the
Good evening and welcome back. Snow showers are starting to arrive as rain gradually turns over to snow within the next couple of hours. In fact, let's take a live look outside our Caveat Tower camera. It was just briefly snowing up in the hill a couple of minutes ago. Now, for some areas, we're seeing some spotty light snow showers. Not a lot of it is sticking to the ground because surface temperatures are still relatively way above freezing, especially in the Mohawk Valley. You can see it right here on our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. I'm going to zoom in a little bit here too because a very colorful imagery right here. We can see the valleys are still greens, noting that the valleys are still warm. In fact, the valleys where Norwich and Sherburne are up towards Hamilton as well, Oneonta, even towards Cooperstown, still seeing some rain mixing in, as well as all down the Route 8 with the Uinta River, still seeing some warm temperatures. In the Mohawk Valley too as well. This is likely to be the last spot where the rain turns over to snow. This is where the warmer temperatures are going to stick. This is the area to see the least amount of snow. If you're out towards Chittenango, even out towards Cleveland, don't expect to see all the snow we're going to be seeing tonight, as a lot of the snowfall is going to be expected to remain out towards the eastern part of the area. And in fact, taking a look at the eastern part of the area right now, German Flats, Minden, still seeing rain showers. High elevations turning over to snow, but again, not a lot of this is sticking because we're still seeing warmer temperatures. As the snowfall rates continue to increase, we're going to see much more snow showers develop, and along with that too, more accumulation. So our weather headlines for tonight: light snow developing this evening. It strengthens by late tonight into early tomorrow morning. And again, this is a long duration snow event, not ending until Wednesday morning. So don't expect all the snow to arrive at once. This is why we're not making this too big of a deal, but still, the reason why we made an alert day is because of tricky travel situations, especially for Tuesday with this wet, dense snow. So our Skycast plenty of what to see. So for right now, this rain will turn over to snow throughout the night. And you can see right here, this heavier band of snow showers actually out towards the eastern part of the area. And you can notice right here that we're still seeing widespread snow by Tuesday, 8 a.m. in the morning. This is still wet and heavy snow. This is why we're causing some tricky travel situations. But notice here, as we head into Tuesday afternoon, as the low pressure system departs out towards the east, you can see there's this heavier band of snow actually just south of the Mohawk Valley. This is basically due to upsloping. Temperatures rise in the cool, and it releases moisture in the form of snow. And this is why the Mohawk Valley will miss out on a lot of the extra snow that will fall additionally Tuesday and even into Wednesday. We're also going to be talking about the possibility of additional lake effect snow heading into Wednesday morning. So explaining what's going on, we have a nor'easter out towards the coast. The issue with this is it's going to start hooking inland out towards Boston. This will bring in additional snow showers even up towards Wednesday before it finally departs out towards the east. Now, the concern with our forecast is we're keeping an eye on a zone of deformation. This is the heaviest snowfall rates. It is currently forecasted to be outside of our area, out towards the Catskills, even out towards the Fulton and Montgomery counties. This could shift out towards the west. We cannot know until the nor'easter finally arrives later on tonight and early tomorrow morning. So still, just keep we'll keep you updated on exactly where this band forms. Now, at least at this point, it's still trending out towards the western part of our area. So how much snow? Still 4 to 8 inches for those of us actually out towards the western part of the area. Utica, Rome, lower elevations, even out towards Hamilton. 6 to 10 higher elevations. Power outages are a concern for those of you out towards the Catskills as well. And this is only until Tuesday morning. Heading into Tuesday throughout Wednesday, 2 to 4 in the Mohawk Valley, 4 to 8 additional with that lifting out towards the southern areas of the Mohawk Valley and south. So for tonight, low of 30 degrees, steady snow arriving. Tomorrow, snow throughout the day. Winds start to pick up too. Our 7-day forecast, still alert day for the remainder of tonight and into tomorrow. Lingering lake effect snow for Wednesday, dry weather Thursday, and we're keeping an eye on some rain showers for St. Patrick's Day on Friday. And coming up in the next half hour, at least the next couple of minutes, we'll be talking about the possibility of power outages and why it's not too big of a concern, but we'll keep you updated on the latest.
All right, sounds very good. Thanks, Eric. Well, a new and urgent. Well, you may see a little bit of snow out there, maybe some rain, but that's not the nor'easter. It's still on deck, getting its practice swing. So let's get you back to meteorologist Eric Gage. He's in the Weather Center right now because it is a Storm Tracker 2 alert day. And we're talking a little bit about power outages. Not significant chance, but you're saying there's a chance.
Yeah, but it's there. I want to give you guys just an idea of what the possibilities are for outages. Again, the chances are low because we're not talking about snow and wind at the same time, or at least wet, heavy snow at the same time. with wind, but for the most part, tonight we're talking about wet snow falling. The wind not as strong, but the winds pick up tomorrow, especially for those areas just south of the Mohawk Valley. So I'm talking about areas, especially in the Hamilton, Cooperstown, Oneonta, out towards the Catskill areas. Those are the more likely chance to see power outages. Again, not high, but just want to let you know the chance. And the main reason why is because of the wind gusts. So again, winds not too bad for tonight, but heading into tomorrow about 4 p.m., see those wind gusts between 30 and 40 miles per hour, especially south of the Mohawk Valley, and this will sustain throughout the day into even Wednesday. So again, windy conditions expected tomorrow, just snow and heavy snow expected tonight. More details on what to expect coming up. Back to you, Jason.
Eric, thank you. A near record low unemployment rate is a strong job market. It's an alert day. Meteorologist Eric Gage in for Bill tonight. We're talking about local temperatures right now, but that snow is on the way. Just because you see some flakes out right now, maybe a little bit here and there, it's coming.
Yeah, and for right now, the reason why we're looking at temperatures is because right now we're still above freezing for a lot of areas, and we're keeping an eye on the changeover. When we start falling below freezing, that's when the snow becomes heavier and the snow starts to accumulate. A lot of you guys seeing some snow right now, and it's not really sticking to the ground because we're still seeing warm temperatures. In fact, still, even in the North Country, Big Moose 32 degrees, Lowville 38, the Mohawk Valley, Westmoreland 37, Little Falls 38, Deansboro 33. And again, we're still tracking those warmer temperatures. In fact, look across the state right now, still, even if they're seeing light snow, again, it's not really sticking. However, the radar is looking pretty impressive right now. This is not the nor'easter just yet. The nor'easter is still off the coast. We're keeping an eye on this rain and snow and the changeover. It looks to happen within the next couple of hours. You can see the snow start to encompass the lower elevations right now. And for tonight, again, snow starts to become more widespread, not heavy initially, but by early tomorrow morning, the snowfall rates become much more heavy. We're also talking about additional accumulations, how much to expect, and everything more coming up. Back over to you.
Okay, thanks very much, Eric. The Veterans Outreach Center received a generous donation of much-needed items. The Mohawk
Good evening. We are tracking snow and rain transitioning to snow over the next couple of hours. In fact, there's a live look outside our Cavity Tower camera. I want to emphasize a process going on right now. So in the wintertime, most precipitation initially starts out as snow and then melts to the ground. If the temperatures warm up, that's why we see rain sometimes in wintertime. But you can see this transition line actually moving south. You can see right here on the camera, snow is falling. However, in the valley, it's melting out over to rain. We're seeing those above freezing surface temperatures in the Mohawk Valley. In fact, here's a live look at Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2, Doppler radar. The transition over from rain to snow is a slow one. In fact, taking a 3-hour loop, you can see right here that we're seeing a little bit more blue compared to green. The blue being the snow and the green being the rain. You can see right here that initially a lot more green, but the valley is starting to fill up a little bit. So over the next couple of hours, we'll continue to transition over to snow, but again, initially, not a lot of snow is expected to accumulate since we are still seeing wet conditions on the roads right now. So, in fact, taking a look at our Skycast and what to expect for tonight. So this is our conditions right now. Still the Mohawk Valley above freezing, so this is currently falling as rain right now. Still not a lot of accumulation, but as we head into tonight, those temperatures start to fall, and due to the cooler temperatures, snow will slowly start to accumulate. Now, it's the initial snow that's hard to stick to the ground. Once it starts sticking, then accumulation will start to begin. Now, throughout the night tonight, just steady snow showers expected. We're still seeing relatively on the mild to heavier side of snowfall. This is mainly for the snowfall ratio, wet, dense snow. Now, the snowfall not going to be experiencing blizzard conditions right now because the winds aren't going to be too bad, but still just accumulating snow at least until early tomorrow morning. So the heaviest snow is looking to fall, but early morning tomorrow still. Temperatures in the lower 30s. We're still keeping an eye on this band right here. So the transition zone right here, this is what's called upsloping. The wind is picking up. It's moving, actually, the air is moving up towards higher elevations and dumping moisture right south of the Mohawk Valley, Hamilton, Cooperstown area. This will see additional snowfall, still wet, heavy snow. Winds will start to pick up and snow becomes more fluffy as we head into Tuesday night. And additional snowfall is expected throughout at least the early morning of Wednesday. Additional snowfall could be even lake effect too. We'll have up-to-date information on that as we head into tomorrow. Now, the conditions going on right now, we have a nor'easter out towards the coast. It will start to hook inland and then eventually push its way out towards the ocean. And our concern here is we're still trying to pinpoint exactly where this deformation zone is, the area of heaviest snowfall, 1 to 2 inches per hour. It is currently outside of our area, but this could shift out towards the west. We'll keep you up to date tonight at 10 and 11, as well as Hannah tomorrow morning on where this zone is. This is looking to develop at least by tomorrow morning. But again, we can't know where this is going to develop at least until the nor'easter begins to arrive. Now, the snow tonight still is not from the nor'easter, but this will begin to arrive by later tonight into early tomorrow morning. So snowfall totals, again, 4 to 8, those lower totals out towards the lower elevations in the western part of the area, 6 to 10 higher elevations in the Otsego County area, Cooperstown, Oneonta, Little Falls. Possibly a Boonville seeing on the lower end of this too. We're keeping an eye on the lifting with this initial snow. Now, after this is after the morning hours for Tuesday into Wednesday. Additional snowfall 2 to 4 in the Mohawk Valley, 4 to 8 additional snowfall for those of you in the Southern Valley. Still a tricky forecast for the North Country. This is still an uncertain area on exactly how much snow you guys will see up towards Old Forge and inlet. So for tonight, low of 30 degrees, steady snow. Tomorrow, snow showers throughout the day. Winds start to pick up and snow becomes more fluffy. Our 7-day forecast, after the snow showers wrap up on Wednesday, dry weather expected for Thursday. Rain arrives Friday for St. Patrick's Day, and that turns over to lake effect snow for Saturday and Sunday.
Kristen has the night off. A winter storm is on its way. It's a nor'easter, and it comes 30 years to the day. The blizzard of '93. We are not expecting the same outcome as we did on those days in 1993, but there is a significant amount of snow expected. Let's get you right over to the Weather Center, where meteorologist Eric Gage is tracking it all. Good evening, Eric.
Good evening, Jason. Yes, it's about a 30-year anniversary from that blizzard. And for right now, we're not expecting similar conditions. It's not going to be historic, just a widespread snowfall event, bringing steady snow throughout the next couple of days, a long duration event. But tricky travel is expected because the snow is expected to be wet and dense. So in fact, we're taking a look at local temperatures right now because this is what we're keeping an eye out for, the transition from rain over to snow. We can see in the Mohawk Valley temperatures still above freezing, 37 Westmoreland, 36 Whitesboro, 33 Deansboro, 37 Dolgeville, 37 in Little Falls. So now, as temperatures still warm, 37 in Cooperstown, 34 Hamilton, 38 in Sherburne, and 34 in Skenevis. Now, that's important because we're still seeing snow falling. Not a lot is sticking to the ground just yet. However, as temperatures continue to fall over the next couple of hours, snow will continue to accumulate and then become more widespread and heavier as we head into early tomorrow morning. So again, just to recap, snowfall rates tonight, not too bad, but snowfall rates will begin to pick up by tomorrow morning. More details on that timing, including impact, as well as how much to expect coming up. Back to you, Jason.
Eric, thank you. Governor Hochul urging people across the state to prepare for the storm that's on its way. There's a ban on unnecessary travel for impacted areas. That takes effect tomorrow. The governor says the state has been preparing to deploy resources where needed for this storm. The Division of Homeland Security and Emergency Services is monitoring the storm and prepared to deploy resources from the state's stockpile, including generators, chainsaws, portable heaters, and more than 500,000 bottles of water, among other items. State DOT also preparing to respond as well, with additional plow truck operators being deployed. The Thruway Authority shifting staff and trucks from their Buffalo division to central New York to help out with the storm. A Sunday evening House
Good evening and welcome back. We are tracking some snow showers beginning to arrive into the area in lower elevations, still starting out as rain. That'll transition over to snow within the next couple of hours. In fact, let's first take a look at our snowfall forecast. I want to go in depth of our process and why we developed this forecast the way it is. So the reason why the lower elevations out towards the western part of the area are 4 to 8 inches is mainly due to the lower elevations still being above freezing, making the snow, especially when it starts to come down on the heavier side, harder to stick to the ground. So 4 to 8 inches. This is only until Tuesday morning, by the way, because this is a long duration event. So we split this up into 2 snowfall forecasts. So again, 4 to 8 for those of you in the western part of the area, still even on the lighter side out towards Syracuse. Now, the higher elevations are going to see the most amount of snow. This is an elevation-based event. So hilltops could see upwards of a foot of snow, but still it is going to be isolated. So again, 6 to 10 inches for those of you in the higher elevations. This range of 4 to 8, by the way, could shift further out towards the west, out towards Little Falls. And again, this is once again until Tuesday morning only. Now, after Tuesday morning, we do have additional snow to deal with until Wednesday morning. So this is after the low pressure center exits out towards the Atlantic, the nor'easter. And what this is talking about right here is we have 2 to 4 inches additional snowfall in the Mohawk Valley, and as the winds shift into the north, pushing from the north town to the south, it'll start lifting over the higher elevations and releasing more snow for those of you south of the Mohawk Valley, those higher elevations out towards Hamilton, Route 20 area, Richfield Springs could see the most of this of the additional snowfall. Now, after Tuesday morning, the snow becomes less wet and becomes more fluffy, but on top of that, the winds start to pick up too. So we're also talking about blowing snow being a concern for those of you in the southern valleys as we head into Tuesday evening. So that is our thoughts in terms of snowfall amounts as we head into the next couple of days. So radar right now still, we're keeping an eye on this warm sector of air in the Mohawk Valley, still starting out as rain. This will gradually transition over to snow again within the next couple of hours, but still it will take a little bit for the snow to stick. So don't expect to see decent accumulations within the next couple of hours. We'll start to see measurable accumulation at least by tomorrow morning, and they'll start to pick up by early morning to the early afternoon for Tuesday morning. So again, the highest impact is going to be tomorrow. So our skycast again, the snow becoming more widespread, still rain in the Mohawk Valley, transitioning over to snow. This turns over to more heavier snowfall, especially out towards the eastern part of the area. The snow band we're keeping an eye out for is out towards Canajoharie, the higher elevations out towards the Catskills. Still, we're talking about decent snowfall, at least for the next couple of hours into Tuesday afternoon. Then the snow becomes less widespread, and again, due to that lifting, you can see the heavier snowfall rates again just south of the Mohawk Valley, Hamilton, even up, down towards Cooperstown. And then snow becomes even less widespread, almost scattered to even isolated, and this will continue at least until early Wednesday morning. And then we're also talking about lake effect snow continuing, but we'll have more up-to-date information on that coming up at least by tomorrow. So for tonight, low of 30 degrees, steady snow beginning to arrive. Tomorrow, a high of 34 with snow and winds start to pick up too as well. Our 7-day forecast turning to some sunshine, surprisingly, by late afternoon for Thursday, high of 41, high of 45 for Friday for St. Patrick's Day with some rain showers. That turns over to lake effect snow for Saturday and Sunday. Jason?
Eric, thank you. Still to come on News Channel 2 at 6, the best plays from the past week. Jason Paulus, thank you so much for joining us. Wow, a lot to get to tonight. And the big thing that everyone's wondering, when is the snow going to start and how much am I going to get in my backyard? For that, we go right over to Chief Meteorologist Bill Curtis. He is off, but you are in for him, Eric. Yes, a lot to get to in the alert day today.
I'll glad to take the promotion, but yeah. But starting out with some snow showers, especially out towards the eastern part of the area. In fact, let's take a look at the New York State Mesonet cameras. Who is seeing the snow right now? So generally it is mostly the areas out towards the eastern part of the area, Oppenheim, Springfield, the Fulton, Montgomery counties, Otsego County, Delaware County, those seeing the heavier snowfall rates. Still another band of snow showers pushing out towards the eastern part of the area, or the western part of the area, I should say, as well. And here's a look at where the snow is right now. We're seeing a little dry slot in the middle of the central New York. This is expected. The heavier snowfall rates are still generally in this area out towards Cooperstown, St. Johnsville, Little Falls, Speculator. This will gradually push its way out towards the western part of the area within the next couple of hours. In fact, snowfall rates are still not expected to be too bad, at least until early tomorrow morning. Don't expect to wake up with a lot of snow, at least initially, especially if you are in the Mohawk Valley, especially the Utica-Rome area, as temperatures are still above freezing. In fact, taking a look at the local temperatures, we're actually 34 in Westwood and Whitesboro. Still in the Mohawk Valley, generally speaking, we are still above freezing for some areas as well. So for tonight then, a low of 30 degrees with steady snow beginning to arrive. And again, don't expect to wake up with a lot of snow, but snow will start to develop and become more widespread tomorrow morning, making tricky travel, especially with the wet, heavier snow. I'll have more details on what to expect coming up. Back over to you.
All right, thanks very much, Eric. We are following a developing story out of
Good evening and welcome back. Here is a live look at our Oneonta camera brought to you by Mountain Ice Pain Relief Gel. Notice the reduced visibility. It's hard to see the flakes falling right now, but snow is falling in Oneonta. In fact, most areas just in the eastern part of our area, still out towards the west too. We have a little bit of a dry slot right here. This is expected. We're seeing this band of snow develop out towards Albany right now. In fact, the heaviest snowfall rates are actually out towards Albany, and due to radiational cooling, or actually radiational cooling, we're having heavier snowfall rates cooling down the column of air from rain down to snow. Now, this band of moisture out towards Cooperstown, St. Johnsville, Little Falls, this will start to sweep slowly out towards the western part of our area. So how much snow are we talking about for tonight? Well, still, this is going to be at least until Tuesday morning, and by Tuesday morning, we're thinking roughly 9 to 10 p.m. So again, you're going to wake up, you're probably not going to see 10 inches of snow, you're probably not going to see 8 inches of snow, be on the lower end initially, but this will start to pick up throughout the day on Tuesday. So again, 4 to 8 inches for low elevations, especially in the areas that are still barely seeing accumulation right now. Utica, Rome, lower elevations, I-90 corridor, even out towards possibly even Little Falls, unless the snow starts to increase in snowfall rates. And 6 to 10 inches still, I'm thinking more on the lower end initially. However, those higher end totals will be expected at least throughout Tuesday. This is the most likely scenario between Tuesday morning, roughly 10 a.m. until Wednesday morning. And you can see right here, the Mohawk Valley is going to be dodging a lot of this additional snowfall throughout the day tomorrow. However, due to lifting, more of the snowfall is expected to fall, especially just south of the Mohawk Valley, 48 inches expected. Hilltops could see upwards of a foot of snow. Again, those are those higher elevations. This is an elevation-driven storm, and again, this is all going to be falling within a span of at least 2.5 days. So this is not all going to fall at once, a long-duration event, so it's not going to be anything historic, no superstorm, no storms, no Stella, at least for now. Now, the process, at least for now, we're taking a look at our skycast for tonight. Again, the snow showers still developing, heavier out towards Albany, but we're seeing as this low pressure and eventually this attached inverted trough, which it's called, will start to establish its way out towards Boston and then push additional moisture into our area. And you can see by 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, still widespread snow. Again, not too heavy, except for those of you just south of the Mohawk Valley right here. In fact, the Richfield Springs area, in fact, down towards Hamilton as well in Madison County. And as we head throughout Tuesday, notice that there was a bit of a lack of additional snowfall in the Mohawk Valley. However, still snowfall rates are pretty high, again, in those areas just south of the Mohawk Valley. This is our area of highest concern right here. Now, in terms of snowfall, again, the North Country is still harder to forecast, especially with that moisture downsloping into the valley. But for right now, this is the current expectation. The low pressure out towards the coast pushes inland and then moves out towards the Atlantic once more. And we're still keeping an eye on the possibility of this deformation zone. Again, it's looking to develop right now, generally over this area, but we'll let you know, at least by tomorrow morning, if this does shift to the west. Now, for right now, again, this is still trending to be out towards Albany at this point. This is where the highest snowfall rates are going to be expected. So for tonight, low of 30 degrees, steady snow continuing tomorrow, a high of 34, snow and winds picking up throughout the evening. Now, this event still wet snow starting by tomorrow morning. The winds are going to be strong, but the winds pick up and the snow becomes more fluffy as we head into Tuesday evening and into Wednesday. Lake effect snow. Dry weather is expected heading into Thursday, high 41, and St. Patrick's Day, some rain showers, a high 45.
Thank you for joining us. The other big news, the nor'easter, fast approaching. In fact, in Otsego County, there is a little bit of snow flying. Meteorologist Eric Gage, tracking the storm, has new information for us tonight. Eric, good evening.
Good evening, Jason. Yes, new information in. So we've been keeping an eye on temperatures. It's been the big story for tonight. And one of the methods we use, model guidance, what they use is they figure temperature and snowfall rates. And at this point, it's still predicting the snowfall rates accurately, but it's not predicting the temperatures near the surface. So snow is very hard to accumulate on the ground. In fact, we lowered the totals a little bit, so 3 to 5 inches. Still, this was our initial forecast, 3 to 6 inches for the Mohawk Valley. However, it did shift into more of the southern valleys as well. And this is just until Tuesday morning. There is still additional snowfall expected after 10 a.m. tomorrow, but this is the trend right now. Still, some it's going to be on the wet side in terms of snowfall, but again, it's very hard for the snow to stick on the ground. The heavier snowfall is still out towards the eastern part of our area. You can see it, in fact, right here on the New York State Mesonet cameras. And actually, a live like York for Battery Storm Tracker 2, off the radar, we're seeing that heavier snow band out towards the west, this dry slot up towards the Utica and up towards Old Forge. And at this point, still, we're keeping an eye on when this band moves out towards the west. We need to have heavy snowfall in order to cool down the air to have the snow actually stick to the ground. You can see right here, temperatures still above freezing in the Mohawk Valley, making it hard for that snow to stick. So again tonight, steady snow. We're keeping an eye on the snowfall rates increasing by tomorrow morning. Could cause tricky travel, will reduce visibility. That part of the forecast hasn't changed just yet, but just the initial forecast. More information on what to expect for the rest of the week coming up. Back over to you, Jason.
Eric, thank you. We're following a developing story now out of Herkimer tonight. At 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock, we told you about the low.
Good evening. Welcome back. Taking a live look at our Oneonta camera brought to you by Mountain Ice Paint Relief Gel. Visibility slightly reduced in some areas this evening as snow begins to move into the area. Now, here's a live look at Yorkville Battery, Storm Tracker 2, Doppler radar. We're just talking a little about what is changed for tonight. So we're talking about the snow. It is still expected to move in. It's still expected to reduce visibility. The problem is the surface temperatures are still above freezing, and this is causing an issue with the snowfall accumulating on the ground. So although the overall snowfall expected to fall is still within our forecast range, and not a lot of it is expected to accumulate on the ground, at least for the initial part of the snowfall, until a snowpack finally develops on untreated surface as well as grass and basically any other surface on the ground. So talking about our snowfall forecast for tonight, so 3 to 5 inches. It has been reduced a little bit. This was our initial forecast with a couple of days ago, 3 to 6 for those areas in the Mohawk Valley. We did stretch it a little bit further out because the snow is still heavier out towards the Albany area. Now, this isn't the only snow we're expected to see. There's additional snowfall expected throughout the day tomorrow, especially just south of the Mohawk Valley, right through the Hamilton, Cooperstown area. So again, this is just for the initial snow. It's just very hard for the snow to accumulate when temperatures are still above freezing on the ground. This additional snowfall as well, too, still generally on the lower side, even in the Mohawk Valley, because we do want up above freezing in the Mohawk Valley for tomorrow. So again, this is still very hard for the snow to accumulate. And just want to let everyone know too, we never called this a blockbuster storm. We never called this a historic storm. This is just a long duration snowfall event that could cause tricky travel. So again, we're not trying to hype anything up. This is just what we were expecting, and this is what is currently going on right now. So on our Skycast, again, it's still in the Mohawk Valley. We're talking about temperatures still above freezing over the next couple of hours, finally falling below freezing as we head into the early morning hours tomorrow. Still, snowfall starting to move in from the north to the south. Now, along with that, too, the heavier snow is still expected to fall generally south of the Mohawk Valley, right here just north of Hamilton and just north of Cooperstown, Richfield Springs area, Route 20 area, due to lifting. The air moves up in the atmosphere, cools down, and releases moisture. That's what causes heavier snowfall out towards this area right here. So this is what we're going to be expecting around Tuesday morning, Tuesday afternoon. And heading to Tuesday night, the snow becomes less widespread, becomes more scattered, more isolated, and we're talking about possibly additional snowfall as this system departs out towards the east. So again, this system we're talking about right here, this nor'easter out towards the coast, it's still very far away, and it is going to be hooking inland and then moving back out as we head into Wednesday. Now, we did mention earlier on, especially yesterday as well, the possibility of a deformation zone, the heavier snowfall. It is still currently outside of our area, so this is why we're keeping those snowfall totals low. But again, it's mainly due to the fact that the snow has a very tough time accumulating on the ground, those warmer temperatures. So don't be surprised to see very little snow tomorrow morning, especially on the ground. But even though the snowfall is still going to be at least on the upwards of 1 inch per hour for some areas as well. So again, tonight, steady snow for some areas as well. Tough to accumulate on those lower elevations, a low of 30 degrees. Tomorrow, snow. Winds pick up in the evening. However, snow becomes less widespread. Our 7-day forecast, the order day for tomorrow goes for some tricky travel, gusty winds tomorrow night. Wednesday, some lingering lake effect snow. Dry weather expected for Thursday, high of 41. Rain showers 45 for St. Patrick's Day for Friday. And additional lake effect snow is expected for Saturday and Sunday. We'll be right back.